But a lot of my artists are like, you know, they don't really care what I give them. You know, I I just play stuff off my computer. They just rap over it, just make an entire hit out of it. Cause everything I got on there is a hit in the making, basically. So if that's I'm a very complex, complicated man. Sometimes I confuse myself with some of the shit I come out with and say. You know what I'm saying? But um, but people just make I just got instant stuff. I mean, it's like an instant formula for hits. You know, I just got them on computer. Uh, if we work on that kind of stuff, then that's what we'll be working on. And just as soon as the words hit the music, it's just instantly a hit. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's a good or bad song, it doesn't really. Really depends on how I feel, how other people feel, whether they're good songs or not, because opinions vary. But I think my opinion is very important. So who's gonna be on Detox, man? Because everyone wants to be on Detox. So who's actually gonna be on Detox, man? Well, man. Well, you know, M, M definitely gonna be on there. Fitty gonna be on there. Buster gonna be on there. Stackhole gonna be on there. Raekwon, Eve gonna be on there. I'm, I'm pretty sure Raekwon and Eve gonna be on there. Because a lot of guest appearances will be there. So, it'll be the thing of, you know, I could do just like a 12-track album, or whatever, and have 30 guest appearances because I'll be putting so many people on the album. But so is everyone on Aftermath gonna be on there? I'm pretty sure everybody on Aftermath gonna be on there because they're the easiest people to get on because they on my label and everything. What about like Shady and Junior Ice? Um, I've been recording music with Shady and Junior Ice, but it just depends on whether they make it onto the songs I feel are good enough to put on Detox. It's not their fault. Nothing. It's my fault. At the end of the day, it's not them. It's me. Cause like if I put them, if they happen to be on a song that I don't feel is good enough to put on the album, then it's a shame really, because that's a waste of good talent. But at the same time, this is how it goes. Not everyone can be on Detox, but I'm gonna try and make sure I put as many people on there as possible. Because I have worked with G-Unit, um, D12, Cash, and people like that. But whether they make it onto the album or not, it's just a matter of fate, really. So, so what about outside people? Because I heard Jay Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, they're gonna be on the album. Yeah, they definitely gonna be on the album because I recorded enough tracks with all those artists to make it onto the album. So at least they definitely each of them gonna make at least one guest appearance. I won't be surprised if like Jigga turn up there 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But other outside artists, cause I'm just working with so many people. I'm working with like people like Bishop Lamont and Slip the Mobster, who not everyone's gonna know. Joe Ortiz will be most likely on the album, but a lot of people that I haven't really had the chance to expose, or people don't really know about, or they've heard of, but they ain't really like heard none of their stuff online. You know, they gonna be on the album. Bishop Lamont gonna be on quite a few songs, like Hitman was in 2001, Snoop was Snoop, Chronic. So how many songs do you think Bishop Lamont's gonna be on? I don't know. I've done about at least 5 or 6 tracks from so far. So that could be how many times it appears on the album. he giving me tons of verses. Ice Cube's giving me tons of verses. I'm hoping to have Game on the album. Snoop definitely gonna be on the album. Snoop Snoop will probably be on a couple of tracks. Um, people like Snoop, Nate, Corrupt, who've been on the album from the beginning, who've been on Chronic and 2001. I'm trying to get them to be on Detox as well, because it's expected. It's part of the whole Dr. Dre formula. You gotta have. Everyone expects to have Snoop on the album, have M on the album, have 50 on the album, have Bishop Money on the album, because they're people whose careers have really helped and everything. So if they ain't on the album, then everyone's going. Everyone expects them to be on the album, so they gotta be on the album. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a Dr. Dre album. What would it be? It would just be a compilation of artists who got nothing to do with Dre. And also, I've had such great chemistry with them. You know that you're gonna be able to make great records with them and everything. So a lot of people have been dropped off Aftermath as of recently, particularly recently. So does it make it harder for those people to get onto the album if they've been dropped from the label? Not necessarily, because I already done songs with them beforehand for the album. But if they don't make it onto the album, then it's just because it's not because they've been dropped or nothing. It's just because there's so many people to put on the album. I want to try and work with as many people as possible, but then again, I don't want to overfill the album at the same time. I'm still trying to make a kind of a concept album, but with having so many guest appearances and all that stuff on it makes it harder to be a concept, because you've got to fit so many people in. It's like making a movie. You got too many characters. It's hard to fit them all on. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, as many of those people as possible gonna be on. Considering all the people that have been on Aftermath, even if they've been dropped, I have worked with them at least once. So I've already got tracks on my computer that I've done with them. So if so, as long as they make it onto the album, then it's lucky for them. I don't want to sound like rude or nothing, but it's a real lucky privilege if you do manage to make it onto the album.